Don't spend your orbs! No, seriously, don't spend your orbs. You might be thinking that this video's too late by, like, what, a day or two? The banner was just released not too long ago. But if you're thinking that this video's too late, well, if you spent them already, you weren't going to listen to anything I have or was going to say anyway, so... I mean, fair point, right? But I'm just gonna say the things anyway. This is a 30-day seasonal banner, so we've got plenty of wiggle room here, and we got a bunch of other banners that are going to be expiring soon. So you know what that means is that we're also going to be getting other banners as well. For example, maybe, you know, Hero Fest 3, but I'll get to that in a second. Look at this! We finally have our red flyer. Wasn't who I thought it was going to be. Fucking Nowie of all people. God, I really don't like her art. It just makes me uneasy. That is just... I don't know how to describe it, but it's very disturbing. Every time I see that Nowie art, I just put on an Ephraim face. Oh my god. But these skills, at least, are pretty cool. If I were to pull her, at some point, I'll get over my general disgust. I don't really... I mean, the art, it's drawn well, it's fine, but come on, don't lewd the lollies, jeez. Just because you say she's 1,000 years old doesn't fucking make it okay, alright? God damn it. Henry is the motherfucker I really want, really badly. They really shook things up a little bit with Armor Emblem. They 2 ranged armor units, which is pretty fucking cool. As far as default kits, Henry doesn't have a heck of a lot going for him other than Armored March and maybe the Panic AoE on his tome, but you can easily replace that tome with something like an Owl tome, a Blade tome, heck, any other tome, maybe even a Raven one, and you could get a lot of value out of him. He's got a lot of potential, and I really look forward to trying to get him. I'm not putting my eggs in one basket here, because I know how bad my luck can be. And here's Sakura. Look at her attempting to shake up the meta a little bit with her essentially extremely enemy phase oriented kit as far as countering magic goes. Guard, warding stance, her entire kit, Glacius, her entire kit is literally a gigantic middle finger in the face of Reinhardt. Like, holy shit. All of these units on this banner have amazing resistance. Oh my god, man. If you have trouble with the mage meta in any way, shape, or form, any one of these units can lend a helping hand to your arena team or whatever you're having difficulty with. I actually found it amazing, side note, that Henry has low defense comparatively, especially as an armored unit. Like, both Jacob here and Henry don't really actually look like armored units, and yet, the fuck are they carrying that's so goddamn heavy? Maybe, you know, Jacob because he's the monster, and he's slow, and Henry because he's lugging around a gigantic coffin. But, overall, all of these characters' like skills and general kits are very nice. In the long term, this is a good banner to roll on. Like, in the future, go ahead and save or spend your orbs, but for now, save them. God, I really can't look at that Nowie. Jeez. Certainly, I can't be the only one that feels uneasy. Comment down below if you feel the same about her art. That is, like, entirely too much skin for a body type like that. I can't be the only one that just doesn't like it. It just makes me all sorts of uneasy. I hate thinking and talking about it. Anyway, there are actually other reasons to save your orbs also, especially if you've been looking forward to the Christmas banner. We've got 2 units that were already teased because the game was supposed to release a little bit earlier, potentially in time for Christmas, but they didn't get the opportunity to do so, but they did tease the units anyway, so we've got some of their actual artwork, like Tharia, and yes, I did watch that video by Lucky Crit, and you make a lot of valid points. I think I'm going to change my pronunciation. Tharia. I gotta get used to it. And also, Robin wielding a fucking Christmas tree. That takes some serious strength, so I'll give him props for that. That's a very obvious goal to save for, a nice thing to keep in mind in case that was something you definitely wanted to go for. And as far as mini speculation goes, kind of the same thing goes for all the seasonal banners. I was totally right about the units being 2 and 2 for Fates and Awakening. So I'm pretty sure Christmas will follow the same tune, especially because it's... fuck. It's Awakening and Fates, unfortunately. Because I know it's unfair. I know people lamented in my comments section that they're not, you know, doing seasonal units for other characters from other games. But again, fuck, you know, they're going for their majority audience. So I guess they're getting more bang for their buck picking those units over other ones that may not necessarily have had, you know, as big as an audience, as loath as I am to admit it. But yeah, the Christmas banner. And I mentioned Hero Fest 3, right? That's definitely not confirmed by any means, but there has been a bit of a trend that the community has noticed that they've essentially been doing a Hero Fest once every 3 months, and I believe we're actually due for one this month or next month. I didn't remember exactly when, but at the very least, what's the harm in waiting like a couple weeks to see what else comes up? Because we've been, unfortunately, baited numerous times in recent history. Ira. Flyer boost. Fuck! Fuck. Like, they released a Hinoka banner. Tons of people spent on it almost immediately. Most notably, Sagemaster. It's pretty funny. You were on that shit real fast. You got your Hinoka with the Hone Flyers, and now suddenly we got fucking Naui that has it also. Go figure, right? Of course. Baited. And then we got the Genealogy banner, which didn't include Era. Everybody, you know, blew a crapload of orbs on that one, myself included, because they were all very good units. And then they release Era, or Ira, by herself, essentially, in another banner with, you know, older units that we've already become accustomed to. Nothing too, you know, crazy there, right? So I guess to kind of wrap my recommendation up a little bit better and summarize it, it's basically exercise patience. I feel it, man. I really want to get those units too. I really want to summon on that banner pretty badly. But I had to take a step back and realize that there's also other things potentially coming down the pipeline that I may not want to spend all of my orbs on the Halloween banner for. And that's probably what's gonna end up happening, knowing my fucking luck lately, which has been completely garbage. So if I even want maybe one of those goddamn focus units, I'm probably gonna have to blow my entire stash like I usually have to when it comes to like actually getting units that I want. Ugh. Or maybe there's gonna be a Radiant Dawn banner coming out sometime soon. Who knows? It's kind of up in the air. We don't know a heck of a lot. So I just generally recommend exercising caution and maybe wait until the next couple of banners come out. and then just kind of weigh your options from there, especially if you're a free-to-play player. I mean, if you already in your mind committed yourself to, like, buying orbs to spend them on, like, the Halloween banner and stuff, then I guess, yeah, go ahead and, you know, go for it. I mean, you're already spending shit the way it is, so the entire video is essentially moot, right? But I got that gut feeling that maybe something is coming after the Halloween banner that I would want my orbs for, like maybe, you know, a Hero Fest. Granted, it's not confirmed, maybe they won't ever do Hero Fest again, I don't know, but I'm at least willing to wait for a while and see what happens, because we got 30 days, pretty much, for that banner here, so, you know, take my opinions worth as many grains of salt as you like, you know, but roll smartly, my tacticians.
Hey, don't forget to put me on the front line!